Yo, what is up guys? Jeff here, no cutscenes, back with another Fallout 4 building video, and today we're doing a mod video. This is one of the coolest mods I've ever downloaded, and it's available for Xbox One, PC, and hopefully will be for PS4. And as you can see, I built this fucking massive Institute building, and inside, well, as the title suggests, we have a cloning factory. Now, this mod is by Kentington, excuse me, and he's just done some incredible mods. I will link all the mods that I'm using for this video, not all of my mods, but just the ones for this video, and you can go download them, check them out. But basically, we can now clone people. It's fucking awesome. We can make our own settlers as opposed to just, spawning them or using cheats or just having them attracted to through the radio signal. We can build people, and it's so cool. What I'll show you later is how to actually build a specific person. But as you can see there, that was a clone of Kate, and I have the Loving Kate mod or the Beautiful Kate mod on, which I will link as well, and it makes her look good. I'll just say that. And this mod is so detailed, the cloning mod. I mean, look, it's putting in like tissue and muscle and the actual needles and stuff are moving. It's just like the one in the Institute. You gotta give this dude some props. And as you can see, they fucking walk out and they're just settlers. They're settlers that are assigned to that settlement, and they work just like any other settlers. Now, it is a little glitchy sometimes with the spawning, and if you have more than one spawn kind of within like the same 5 or 10 minute area, they'll actually end up on the roof. But other than that, this mod is perfect, and I mean, it looks fantastic. It even puts the bones together for you, and I can't wait to go find some unique people or just have an army of Kellogg's if, I restart it and play a different game where I don't kill them right away or have a shit ton of Longfellows. I will advise you cannot clone animals or creatures. Yeah, and also as well, I just want to show you how awesome you can make like these Institute buildings, and you have tunnels and tubes and walls that are actually maps and video monitors and screens. It's really cool. And I mean, I know it may not be the most lore friendly, but the Institute is a part of the Commonwealth, and even though we can't build anything underground yet, we'll be able to with the Vault expansion pack. It looks really good. But let's go ahead and we'll just get into building it. And I've just built this to show y'all what you can do. Yeah, got that little office over there with some stairs up to it. Now, first off, let me show you the Settlement Objects Expanded or Extension pack. Now, what this does is it just adds a shit ton of objects. Glass, Brotherhood of Steel, you got, what is it, the USS Constitution, the flying ship, there's stuff from Far Harbor, virtual reality, but like these glass walls are amazing. Some of them actually have animation. There's a map that is the actual map. It's great. Let's see what else. Yeah, we got the Institute ones, of course. We have Vault, and the Vault ones are amazing. Like, definitely go check this mod out. It's very small. We have the VR one here too. It's so cool. We have the blocks, you have the green thing, that tube or whatever, and just some miscellaneous where it just gives you like, metal and stuff like that. But the one I'm using here is the Institute section. Now, it's really, really good, and basically all the pieces from the Institute. Simple as that. You have the turf floor, you have all different upper floors, foundations, you have curved pieces. Think of it as an extension of the concrete with all the different Institute floors. There's just a shit ton. You have angled pieces, you have corner pieces, so you can really make kind of pretty much a recreation of the Institute if you wanted. You have light floors where, as you can see, I've placed a shit ton to just illuminate the entire area, and they come in 3 different floors. So one, is 1 floor worth of lights, 2 floor, 3 floor, etc. You got these great walls which actually have glow on them, and whoever made this is just fucking champ. I mean, really, thank you. Again, Kentington. I'll link it in the description. That's who made it. But you can see, or no, sorry, that's the cloning one. This one is actually a different one. That is my bad, but I will still link it. And you have doors with actual lasers on them. I mean, you even have the entire section that's just like concrete that functions and works the same way as concrete, and sliding doors that work. It's such a good expansion. Again, it's not by Kentington. The cloning machine is. This one is by a different author. I'll link that for you. But let's go ahead and show y'all how to build this thing. Now, when you download it, oh, and last but not least, yeah, we have the tubes, which y'all saw on the other side, and it even has like a landing pad, what is it, the partition, and the actual platform that you land on with the elevator. And the object expansion pack gives you some doors, and the doors are the Institute ones, like the elevator and shit like that. It's amazing. Okay, but now for the best part. This is so cool. Okay, so it is called, I forget what is it called. I'll see it in a second, but I also just want to show you all another piece. It's called the Institute Wall Terminal. That's just another mod, which I'll link as well. The Synth Fabricator, that's it. Yeah, it's just a cloning machine, essentially. And it's huge, as you can see. I ended up doing a 7x8 structure just to be able to house it. I built the floor first and then did the walls and everything, but as you see, you can't move it once you place it. So it's just there, and it needs 50 power to work. You of course have to attach a terminal in the grid somewhere, and on one side it does have a conduit where you can use whichever power source you want. And I have these modded mini fusion reactors as part of, again, another mod, which give out 60 power. And I just want to show you guys, look, there's so many awesome things for power. There's even a windmill like that'll fit so well in Far Harbor or in like Nordhagen Beach or Spectacle Island. Like mods, I used to think they took away from building, but I just see now that they add so much to it. But to actually get this thing to work, you will need to go into your terminal, and you'll see it has tissue supplies, bone supplies, and component supplies. Bone supplies are obviously your just components of bone. Now tissue and component supplies are a little bit different. For this, you'll need to actually craft a chemistry bench, and after that you'll want to go to the utility section. Now I already have Kate being mass produced, so I'll go ahead and abort the production here so I can show y'all what the menu initially looks like. So when you go to Synth Fabrication System, you'll have single manufacturing and a production run. Obviously production run just goes until you run out of materials. Single is just one. And in a few minutes we'll see what you can actually do as far as getting different models. But first of all, make sure you craft a chemistry station just near it, the Synth Fabricator, and go to utility. Build the body scanner. That is part of this mod. You will need it in order to actually create different clones. After that, go make a shit ton of new synth components if you want to do more than one clone, of course. Like I think I did 50 total before this, but I just did 5 here to show y'all. And then of course, third piece you'll need is the synth cell culture, which gives you the tissue. The other one gives you your component supplies. Now, the fabricator pulls from the settlement's workbench. You don't need to put something near it. You just have to store all the junk that you created, the synth components, the synth tissue and everything, in your workbench because it won't take from your inventory. Now, the blaster here, basically, she was the original Kate that I had. When you shoot someone with it, you get a menu, and the menu gives you 8 slots for both male and female, so 16 total, where you can just essentially have your different archetypes, your different types of people that you want. And when you go into the actual terminal that you have connected to the fabricator, you'll have the option to create whichever one you want. Now, it kind of sucks because if you do it with settlers, even if you have like, don't call me settler where it gives the names, it's still going to be labeled just as settler, so you kind of have to do like trial and error to figure out which one. But any named NPC from the vanilla game without any mod will be there, so you can do Zhang. You start obviously with yourself, my name was Anea, and Nate, who was your husband who died, and any companion that you hit with the gun. Now again, just goes, builds you a fucking settler. It's awesome. So again, check out this mod. It's the Synth Fabricator. Building yourself a fucking clone army. I cannot wait to build like a clone army. Just, I don't know, take over Nuka World when this shit comes out. That's gonna be awesome. But yes, the mod is by Kentington, and the other mods that I showed just a little bit of, I will link in the description as well. The biggest one, of course, is the Settlement Objects Expansion Pack, giving you the synths, or the Institute walls. Yeah, so it's really cool. And I'll show you here just how they function like normal settlers. You trade with them just as you would any other companion or settler. And with the costume party, I've made some terrifying looking fucking synths, so I will not do that because I don't want to be terrified. But yeah, now I have an army of Kates. You can't unfortunately have them follow you like companions, but you can build a settlement of 20 Strongs, or God forbid 20 Prestons, and have them just murder each other. I don't know, whatever you want. Now, like I was saying before, they end up on the roof after like one is built. The next one that comes out pushes whatever one was built before that up onto the roof. So yeah, they just end up on the roof. But yes, thanks guys for watching. I'm going to be doing a lot more mod videos. I know Oxhorn, I think, did one already for this, but I just wanted to show you kind of, what you can do with it. And there's the original again. But yeah, synth fabricated by Kentington. All the other mods I'm using I will list in the description. Thanks. Peace.